Welcome back to the Adike's InfoTech channel. In the last video, I have given an exercise. This is the one, how to load first record from file 1, last record from file 2, and the middle record from file 3. And you have to load uh, these records from different files into single target table or file. Okay, so let me clear this exercise. Here I have taken three files, sales 1, sales 2, and then sales 3. These are the source files. Okay, in this source file directory. Okay, I have those in source file directory, and I will be generating a target file in the target file directory. Okay, so here I will generate with one name. Okay, let's go and create a design. So I have already imported the source file, source 1, 2, 3 into the source, and in the target here I am going to create one target file. Create, give a table name t underscore sales first plus middle. Okay, this is the file name. Create, done. I have created it. Now what we have to do? We have to create the columns here. So what are the columns I have here? So this is the source, right? So these are the columns. I am going to just copy paste all this. Since the source and target columns are same, so I'm going to create the target here with the same columns. Okay. So how many columns are there? Let me paste it here. Okay. Serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So total 8 columns I have to create here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The column number first one is serial number. Correct? Serial number. It is a type number. And second column is organization ID. Okay. ID is also number. The third one is name. Name, it is a string. I'll just leave it as like that. The third one is country. Country is also string. And the description, this is also string. Founded. So this is founded year. So it has to be, I can give number. Since I'm going to load only the year, so that's why I have given it as a number. Industry, so it is a string, and the number of employees. Number of employees, it is a number. Okay, so this is how I have created a file and I have created the column names. Okay, now just click apply. Okay, so now we have got the target file. So now we need to create a mapping. Just go to mappings tab, create. So mapping should start with M underscore followed by the whatever we are going to create the mapping, right? So that means what we can leave here is, so the scenario here is I have to load first record, last record, and middle record, right? So here I can give first, middle, last. So first, middle, last, from different. So we are loading from different sources, right? So I just use source, and we are loading into one target. Okay. So I'm just taking the on random name, but in your real-time scenarios, you will be having a proper mapping name for the designing which you are going to build for the business logic. Okay. So, so what we need to do, we have to drag and drop the source here. So it's one, two, and then three. Okay, I'm just organizing all these files. So now we have the sources and what we should have here and target, right? What is the target name we have created here? T sales underscore FLM. This is the target one. Okay. So now let's design the mapping. How we can achieve this scenario. I'll just minimize all things so that you will understand clearly. So the requirement here is the first one is how to load first record from the file one. Okay, we'll just go ahead with this one. So this is the file one. So we have to load only one record. So for that, what you can do, you can count the total number of rows in this source file, and you can filter out. Okay. So I'll just take one expression to create one variable port. Select all, drag and drop here. Go to ports. Here, create one variable port. V underscore count. Okay. So this is a number that is integer. Okay. So this is a variable port. What I'm creating here, we count plus one. I'm just expression is first. I'm just counting the number. So for this, we should have a output, right? One underscore count. So this is also integer, and it is output port. For this output port, what is the incoming port? Variable port. Okay. Apply. Okay. So with this, we will get the total number of record. Okay. And then we have to filter. So we have to filter out only one, the first record, right? So for that, I'm just taking one filter transformation, and I'm just passing all the columns. So we have all the columns. What we have to do? We have to filter. Okay. Filter. Go to filter condition. Go to ports. Here. Count equal to 1. That's it. Validate. Just pass. Okay. Apply. Okay. So with this, we got one record, right? So now we are done with this. Okay. Now what we have to have to load last record from file 2. Okay. Last record. Now let's focus on this. From file 2, we have to load the last record. As I said in the previous record, how we have done to load first and last record, right? With the same scenario, but here we are just using the different sources. In the previous section, we have used only one target. In the one target only, we have loaded first and middle records, right? So in the same scenario, how we have created mapping for the last record, the same design, the same mapping here we have to create it. So to load the last record, we have to take a one aggregator transformation. Okay. If you don't give any group by condition, obviously it will get the last record, right? So that we are going to implement here. So here I'm not selecting any group by. Okay. You don't have to change anything. So from here, we will get the last record. Okay. So now we are done with the first record from file 1 and the last record from file 2. And now the challenge here is how to load middle records from file 3. In file 3, we have to exclude the first record and last record. And we have to load only the middle records from file 3. Okay. So what we can do, we can combine these two logic to get the middle records. Okay. So what I'll take first, I'll take one expression. Okay, to count the total number of records. Okay, so take expression. Now this is to count the records, and one more I'm taking aggregator. Okay, let me pass all the columns to the expression. What's same way here I will be creating one variable for v underscore count. It is integer. Is a variable for v count plus 1. Okay, validate. Okay, and create one output for underscore count. Here also integer, which is output for this input is v count, and one more I am creating dummy. So in the last scenario also we have created one dummy port, right? Which is an output port. I just hard code it with one. So apply. Okay. So now what we have to do? We have to pass it to the aggregator transformation. Okay. So what and all I have to get count and dummy. Only these two I am passing here. And one more is here I am creating one more variable for total count. Okay, this is also integer output for this input is I am giving underscore count. Okay, so from that expression we will get count, right? Count. So that count I am just passing to the total count, so that it in the aggregator it will calculate the total count. Apply. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to join these two. Take joiner transformation here. Joiner transformation. So here I'm passing all the columns. Sorry, it's not selected. So select all. First to joiner transformation. Okay. Here what you have to do, you have to sort the input. Okay, before joining. We haven't given condition. We'll give it. Okay, dummy and total count. So with this, you have to give the condition, right? If dummy 1 equal to dummy. If it is matching, then it will count. Okay. So by default, it has taken the less records as master, and the higher records it will be as a detail. Apply. Okay. So what we have done in the previous scenario, after the joiner, we have taken a router transformation to route the data. So here what I have to pass till count and total count. Pass all this. Create groups here. One default by default will get one, and then two. So here why I have taken router is here I need to the scenario here is load middle records from file 3, right? So with this router I am just filtering out the first and last record. Okay, first record. Here what we will get for the first record? Auto ports O count equal to 1, right? So validate it first. So here we will get the first record. For this O count equal to total count. So which means the last record we will get it. Okay. Okay. Here I just frame it as last record. By default, if we exclude these two, we will get the middle records, right? Middle records will be uh, go to the default group one. So that default from this default group, we will get the middle records. So we have uh, done all this. Okay, first run, last record and middle records. Now what we have to do here, here we want to load all these into single target table or file. Single target, here we are not passing first record to one target and the last record to another target and middle records to another target, but the scenario here is all should be passed to one single target. So how we can combine all these three transformation outputs by using joiner. Okay, sorry, by using union transformation, we can achieve the required output. So let's take union transformation here. Union transformation. Take this one. Okay. So what we have to do here, we have to create groups. Okay. The first one is first record. The second one is last record, and the third one is middle records. Okay, I have created groups. Apply. Okay, now let's so all these should go to first record. Let me delete this. So all these to one. Okay, by default it will. If we drag and drop, we will create a group. Then we can rename it. Okay, here this is first record. Okay, and this is for last record. Where is this? One more, I just created one group. So we have got the column names. I'm just mapping it. So we have mapped the last group. Then again go to groups. This is last record and create one more. This is middle records. Okay. So we have here, and what we need to do, we have to map the default one here. Default one records should go to the middle records. Okay, so we have combined all the output ports. We have combined all the output ports to the one union transformation. So here, if you see here, we have only one output group. Okay, which means if what is union? Union is a active transformation. It will multiple input and only single output. Okay, it's like opposite to the rotor. Rotor, what it will do, it will take single input and multi output, right? And the union, it is opposite, multiple input and then single output. So now we can map this to the single target. So this is how we can create. Let me save it. So here it is showing mapping is value. Let me rearrange all, so we'll get a clear idea. So this is the first one is the first record, and the second one is last record. Here the third one is middle records. Okay, to this we are joining to the we are all combining all the outputs to the union transformation, and we are getting the final target. Let me create a workflow so that we can see the results here. uh, Sales one, yes. Source file, this is also file, right? Next, finish. So let me go to workflow manager. Here we can see mm, this is the mapping, right, which we have created now. So what we have to do, we have to cross check the connection details and the source and the target directory paths. So this is a file reader. So file from where we are processing this. So from here sources, this is the path. Okay, paste. Same thing we have to do for all the three files. Get three also same. Okay, and then the target here is it is a file writer where you want to write this. Do you want any headers? Yes. Output field names as a headers. Okay. Output field names as a header and output file type is file directory. Here we need to give a path. Since I want to create the file in target files, so I'm selecting this path and pasting it here. Output file name sales file dot out right. You get CSV. Okay. So T is sales FLM. This is the file. Then apply. Okay. Save it. It is valid. So we have the files that is create. Okay. Let us run the job. Start workflow. See, it got succeeded very fast. Okay. Uh, Total we in each file we have 10 records. Okay. Sales 1 has 10, sales 2 has 10, sales 3 has 10 records applied. Okay. Affected rows also 10. Okay. And in the target we have got 10 records. Here you can get an doubt here. We have a 10 in each file and even target also we have 10 records. So think here from source we are getting 10 but we have filtered it to only 1. Correct. Here you see here we are just filtering only 1. So that 1 goes to the target one. Okay, from second we have 10 records but we are getting only the last record. Okay, that record will go to target. So total how many records? First from sales 1 1 record, sales 2 1 record, total 2 records. Now 2 records we have here, and sales 3 we have 10 records and we are filtering out first and last record and we are just loading middle records, which means how many records should be there? Only 8 records we have to pull. Okay, 8, and previously in target we have 2 records, 8 plus 2 10, so total 10 records it is maximum. Now let's validate the file which we are generated in this path so that we can get the clear idea. So where is that file? Yeah, P underscore sales underscore P. See, if you see here we have 10 records. As you can see, with the serial number also you can identify. In the first file, I'll just open the source and target source files as well. Sales one, right? Sales one. Yeah, okay. Sales one, we are loading the first record. Okay. 9986 is the organization ID. Number of employees 9986. This should be the one. Okay. 9986. This is the first record. Why we are getting like this? Might be in the mapping we have first record which is coming from F1. Count record 1 should get sales 1, right? Sales 1, this is the first record. 9986 should get, and in the targets also the first file should be this. So total we have 10 records. 6360. The first one is 9986, but here we have 6360 as the first record, and the second record is 9986. Okay, and 10 is is the last record 9941. So from sales one we have to get only the first record, right? 9986. Here we have the first record 9986. Let me close this and on the second sales file. So this is sale 2. From this we have to get the last record 63604. 6360. So 63604, 6360. Okay. We have got the last record and first record. Rest all these all are from the sales 3. Sales 3. So from here to here 99502 to 9917. 99502 9915. Sorry, till here. Okay. So we are here. We are executing the first file and last file. Since that 1229 we have loaded. 229 we have loaded. Okay. So I hope you guys understood this one. So please practice this one. It is a MSc question asked by the CapGemini company and Mphasis companies. Okay. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. Please do subscribe to my channel for more updates. Okay. And I'll be uploading the more relevant and more relevantly asked interview questions by the MSA companies. Those also, so those questions also, I'll try to make create the mappings and I'll try to upload in the YouTube channel. Okay. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you guys.